I want a sandwich. Now. Oh, sandwich wench. Yo, wench. Sandwich. Now. I'm going to need a sandwich. A sandwich. I'm going to need a sandwich. A sandwich. I'm going to need a sandwich. A sandwich. A sandwich. A sandwich. I'm going to need a sandwich. A sandwich. I'm going to need a sandwich. A sandwich. A sandwich. Oh, sandwich wench. I want a sandwich. Sandwich. Hello everyone, welcome to another research stream. This time I think it's Amberlynn Reid for May of 2023, and I had to scratch my earlobe while I'm wearing headphones. That was creaky in my ear, I don't like that. Anyway, yes, right, headphones back on. Anyway, we are covering May for our dear dainty girl. From what I know, some interesting things do happen, but don't worry, we're going to start with something boring because that's the nature of the game, is it not? Amber doesn't like to give us too much to be excited about, and I have taken the liberty of going to her channel, right here in fact, yeah, this video here, hang on, I'm not clicked on it, am I? This one, this is the first one she made. I can't believe this, opening 21 gifts from subscribers. It didn't do very well on views here, 33,000. This is not really content for her subscribers. They're not really interested in this kind of content anyway. Not least because, while it's lovely to receive things, and I say this because I recently received a lovely set of new whiskey drinking glasses, stones, and coasters, which is a beautiful gift. If you start making videos just flexing on what people send you, it doesn't resonate well with your audience, especially when, not so long ago here, you were quite ungrateful about receiving very expensive pastries and cakes from some place. Oh yeah, while also doing this tortilla thingy, which looked like absolute crap. And we all know that's not the only thing you ate that day. You are a colossal liar, after all. One of the worst ones on the platform, I might add. There are a couple others within this sphere who are horrendous liars. A naysayer of the other dear dainty girl is renowned for it. In fact, she's built an entire community off her own lies. But nevertheless, we're going to go to this video. Here we are. How exciting. The hell is this? I felt naked on stage. Reacts to... whatever. Oh, there's a PO box. So, comments. Watching her videos is one thing, but buying her gifts is mental. Ladies and gentlemen, it has officially been 100 days since we last saw her bullet journal, or the contents filled within. Now, I vaguely remember the fable of this journal, but she kind of collects and hoards journals, so it becomes redundant because of how many she has. Whoever memorialized the wipey hand reveal in the form of a painting just gave me life. Do we have that as a... Oh, some videos now have this bar, like a up or down little moment that shows you where the... oh, hang on, I can probably find it from this, can't I? Like, you know, that kind of thing, yeah? So let's play a little bit, because I obviously have more. There are other things we need to look at, and we'll see what we can find.
I do like when I get letters and stuff from you guys. I love it so much. So we're just gonna see how this goes. So let's get into it. So I do want to make it known that everything is already open, but I did not look in the boxes or in the packages or anything like that.
I assume it's because it's screened to make sure you're not sent turds in the post.
It's just I didn't want to have to edit out all of my wear and tear on these packages because...
Oh, you get sent nice things then. I know once YouTuber Deji, he opened a parcel sent to him, and I think the video might still be on his channel, and somebody had sent him a Tupperware box with poop in it, and he did it in his garage, and he almost freaked out because I think there was a used condom in there as well.
You guys know me. I'm not very good at opening them. So, all right, so this is the first one.
It's not that you're not good at opening them, it's that your hands aren't built to open them. You don't have dexterity in your fingers. Now, something would cure that. Just putting it out there.
What is this?
Glass.
Oh my gosh. Do you guys remember when I used to drink my milk out of wine glasses?
Well, you drink like a white girl, so it made sense you'd only go to milk.
It says, saying I love you doesn't roll off my tongue like expensive champagne would. That is so cute. So there was no letter or anything, but thank you to the person who sent it. This is next.
That is a nice glass, to be honest. I'm not going to dunk on that. It looks nice.
Next, in this really cute heart polka dot. It's so adorable.
Nice painting.
Oh,
right. I can't floor this. I want to find the hand.
I'm loving my
I want to find the hand.
Words. Next is this Amazon bag.
I just want to quickly add, if this is her version of content, for 33k views, it's very easy content, but it's not really content that people would want her to produce, is it? But this is basically what she does in her normal videos anyway, but without the fan interaction aspect, in the sense that she usually opens packages and goes, oh, look at this. That kind of thing, yeah? This is no different.
Is there a letter? There is a letter that reminded them of Twinkie, and I know you love blankets. These scissors.
I don't care. Hang on.
For this? Nope.
I don't really want to see her cutting things. Let's see if we can find the hand.
Oh. Where's the squeaker?
I can't find it.
In the butt. Thank you to whoever's card. Look how beautiful. Next thing is in this box.
Okay.
And there's another
the head,
box
hopefully.
inside of it.
A Russian doll box,
And there is a
okay.
letter. So this is from Inspiration, a quote. Oh my gosh, I am obsessed with this. I want to open one now.
Was that a cheer up jar?
Be the change you want to see in the world.
Yeah, it's a cheer up jar. Someone made me one, a lovely person made me one years ago with personalized notes that they themselves rolled up and tied up with twine. It's actually on my desk and sits in the middle of my desk and always has. Hello, by the way, people who've arrived today. Hope you're having a fantastic day. I was hoping to get to the hand immortalized thing.
Oh my god! Whoa, it opened!
Oh, it's a cheese
I didn't even
board.
notice that at first.
It's a cheese board, yeah. That's cool, by the way. I got my sister one of these a year ago, or earlier this year. No, last year. She didn't use it much. Okay, can we find the hand? By the way, if you want to send me things and I won't make it into a video, my Amazon wish list is somewhere. Yeah, the cheese board looks cool. I want to find the hand.
It's okay. There was no letter or anything. Wait. Does this say cunty? Because it says auntie, but then there's like a C. Wait.
Yeah, it does, yeah.
We have some stickers. So sweet. And
I'm hoping to find it, but I don't think I can.
Wait. Smelter. Wait a minute. And I just this in here.
Yeah, no, I'm bored of this already. Right, let's go to the next video. I'm going to quickly go to Discord, actually, because, okay, so the very first thing we posted was on the 5th. We don't actually have stuff from her reserved until the 7th of May, because apparently she raged again about being sent stuff. But we are going to, okay, the 12th will be the first video we bothered, which is actually this one right here, the hernia. So we're going to have a look at that and move up and, you know, go to the moving plans and hopefully make our way. Oh, Jesus Christ, what the hell? That is... She looks like FFG in that thumbnail. I'd rather talk to Amberlynn than FFG. Let's get rid of that. I already been too much of a sugar mama already this month. Have you? How dare you? No, I'm kidding. Whatever you've done, if it was me, I'm very grateful and I do apologize for not remembering. Yeah, no, she looks like FFG there. With more hair. Right.
Hello.
Sorry. Clearing throat. My apologies. Playback speed, 1.5, of course. Oh, a little jinx of her. Ah, fair enough.
Hello. Welcome to a new video. My hair looks wild.
Let's get it.
But
Hi,
I
Mia. Hope you're well.
I want to open for you guys. I got something that I have been...
So, she did an entire video before this. Let's find out how many days. 2 days before this. Opening parcels. She then begins another video opening more parcels. Comments. I'm glad you got another journal. You really needed it. ALR getting excited and happy about a new diagnosis will never get normal or acceptable. It never ceases to amaze me how someone can have their head in the sand in every single aspect of their lives. It would be impressive if it wasn't so damn sad. Jesus, dude, she's seriously always the victim. Food did this. What? You did this. She's the best at living in denial. It's crazy. She's 32. I just feel the need to remind everyone. She's a 32-year-old woman. She acts like she's 12. Yes, that usually happens when you become this creature. At the age of 32, trying to compare what I was doing at 32, I was pushing full-time on YouTube at that point. That's what I was doing. and I was building the channel, my main channel, and Amberlynn at that point, those years ago, was at her peak in viewership. She really was, and she was there for a while. She's on the downturn now. She must know this. She maybe has another 5 years, but it will be a steady decline on YouTube. She must know this. The only people who get real views off her do it less often. Hey, Drunk Scotsman. Hope everyone's having a fantastic day. I should have shilled this, but I don't want to.
Wanting for a little bit. Now, it is Soul Therapy, a 365-day journal for self-exploration, healing.
I'm sorry, but there's no doubt in my mind that spine will never get cracked. So, since we don't
Just
have
instructions for the coffee table, and then Pookie's bed was in the way, so we just had it up there. So this is not how my living room usually looks because I'm very anal, but
I doubt that. Seriously.
Just wanted to show you guys my before, because we finally are finished with the gallery wall. So this is how it looked prior to, and I don't know, I wasn't feeling it anymore. I was kind of done with these pictures. I do love those, so I did keep.
You don't suppose it's because that one there's wonky, do you? Or the fact that it's slightly higher and that one is slightly lower, and these two are the same. I'm very good at hanging things on walls. She's a collector. Earrings, Legos, mental health diagnoses. I mean, you could add journals, you could add stickers, you can add those scratch arts, you can add, food. Just a collector. Like the Collector from the Marvel comics. Yeah, like that. What did you pour at the beginning? If we're talking about what I'm drinking the remnants of a glass of whiskey I poured during my Twitch stream, which is Toki Suntory. Her damn table. I don't either. But like the three bigger ones,
this is what she does. So are you guys ready for this?
This is her version of content. And to be honest, since she doesn't leave her apartment, this is it, really.
Like, things are coming together. Look. Oh my god,
I don't really care about this.
Never been more proud.
The only thing I don't care for, and this is because I think it's mostly, this might be a male thing, I don't know. I hate cushions. I hate cushions so much. Whenever I sit at my friend Dave's apartment, the first thing I do, and he sees me do it, he almost pulls them away before I can get to them. I throw the cushions away. I hate them. I'll sit on these cushions, but I don't like back cushions that much. Other than the one it naturally has. Extra ones are pointless to me, because that isn't comfy. Hello, Monster Dumpling. Hope you're well. But let's find something interesting
I don't know.
here.
Girl got a tattoo. It is currently in the stages of peeling, and it looks disgust. She had this thing over it for 2 days, got it taken off, and then she had another one over it for 3 days, and I inked it off of her last night. This is how it's looking. So
cool.
I know a lot of people like to think that I don't, but I'm smart. I feel like
I cut in at the wrong moment. Did you ever get that peanut butter whiskey? I've had sheepdog before, if that's what you're meaning. That's peanut butter whiskey. It's I know it was 35%, so 70 woof. They called it instead of proof. It was fantastic. The whole bottle disappeared in a night. Yeah, not one said. So I'm similar with pillows. I have only the ones I need to raise my head enough so I don't get headaches, and that's it. While Amber carries on about her hoarding, I'm learning about medieval fortifications. That seems fair. I'd like to learn about that as well. Can we do that as a research stream?
I'm Dr. Lynn. I just know things, feel things, sense things. So,
fam, you're not a mutant. You're not Charles Xavier, and honestly, you are also not a doctor. You don't have a gut feeling. You have gut rumblings. They're not the same. It's a false equivalence. Don't try and think you're smart. You're not. Hello, Jamie. Hope you're well. And I am well. Thank you for asking. Has a sip of whiskey while we're here. Drinks like a man and not like a trash white trailer person.
I noticed lately, when I lay down flat, my stomach kind of has a bulge, and I'm just what is happening?
Don't bite. Do not bite. It's far too obvious.
It doesn't hurt. It's weird. It's something new. And then
favorite whiskey brands. Oh, is it?
So most fat people, a lot of fat people, nice. They get hernias, and I never thought that I would be the one, right? And
I'll be honest. Considering what a hernia is, Amber, and this is not me trying to be too much of a dick to you, but because of what a hernia is, I'm surprised you haven't had one sooner. I'm surprised you haven't. Because your body at this point is akin to that of a greater demon of Nurgle. A great unclean one, which at one point would have made sense with Wipey in your life. Yeah? It would have made sense. Because you weren't able to wash, therefore you were pestilence. But also the way the body is always holding itself There's a limitation to that when you exacerbate the body's natural ability to hold itself in its correct place. At your size, you exacerbate that. And while you are used to it, because you said you were 300 pounds at 13, that doesn't mean your body can do it forever. It just means it holds onto it it can hold to a certain degree, more than others perhaps. It's the water weight, that's what it is.
Recently, like a few months ago, just took a test to see if I had one, and I never got my results back. Like, no one ever like called me to like tell me my results, and so I figured
probably because they knew you'd changed doctor.
Okay, so I guess everything's in the clear, because if something would have showed up, they would have told me. But I don't know, in my heart I was like, something's not right. So I ended up calling to get my results because I never was told my results, and it turns out I do have a hernia, folks. And
this is not something to be happy about, Amber. But you know what? I'm sure you're fine. If Amber does get weight loss surgery, it's going to be a laugh to watch her face deflate. Admittedly, it's not going to be for everyone.
The fact that I like knew that before being told that.
No, bitch. No, shut up.
I'm 32 years.
This is why you change doctor so much, because you know before them. Who cares if you knew before the doctor? It doesn't change anything. It doesn't make you psychic. It doesn't make you special. You have a hernia. That's not something to be like, I told you, sir. Let me do my. I told you, sir. I can't do the dance because I got a hernia.
Years old. I don't think I could go to college to be a doctor at this point.
You probably wouldn't go to college anyway because it involves spending money that you'd rather waste on things like Ozempic, which you couldn't even commit to.
But it's like, I feel like in my past life I was a doctor or a nurse, or I just watch a lot of Grey's Anatomy. So
just an additional Grey's Anatomy. I'm sorry, I'm a medical expert because I watched House. I'm a surgeon because I love MASH, and I'm also a killer surgeon because I absolutely, while paralytic, I operated on a frog while watching Scrubs.
I notice that I make jokes and I make light of things that like truly make me nervous.
Yeah, it's called a coping mechanism. You find a lot of people go to food for that.
And I feel like this is also karma, because when I was younger, my brother used to pull me. I swear I've told the story before. My brother used to pull me in a red wagon, and he's like a year and a half younger than me. You know, that's like my little brother, and like he was probably like 4, and I'm like 5'6".
And all of that's completely fair. Honestly, I get that. But I'm saying there's no way her body hadn't already experienced something similar to it, or was at no level of risk beforehand. Let's face it here, her body especially, come on. At this point, common way to develop is chronic coughing. I mean, I can imagine her getting a hernia from burping all that soda she drinks. We're gaslighting haters, yes. Isn't she supposed to be taking classes in psychology? Oh, God. Next year, tell me she does tarot readings as well, just to add to the babble. And I know psychology is not the same as tarot, thank you. I'm just adding more nonsense cards.
And I'm like, and I was chunky then, okay? And he's like the skinny little blonde-headed cutie, and I'm like this like chunky big sister. And I would tell him, if you push me in the wagon, I'll push you next. And so he always pulled me in the wagon, and I would never do it for him. And it was, I want to say like a year later, we found out that he had a hernia, and he had to get it removed. And that's a story that's like, do you guys have stories in your family?
Let's not go there, Amber. I'm not doing that here. You prattling on about hernia is not of any interest to me, because you have a hernia. Let's go, where is it? My moving plans. This one is next. Oh, God, look at this. You won't believe there's 27 packages. That thumbnail is, I might have to use that. That's horrendous.
Hey, guys.
Shut up. Let's speed you up because you're too slow, even though you're fairly slow at 1.5.
So, welcome to a new video. I figured we would be interviewed by you, which
that gap, if I'd slowed that down to its correct speed, that would have been a good 2 seconds.
Was a vlog segment, and I'll add it to my vlogs. I figured we would
vlog segment?
do that separately, just like in the same way I'm doing PO Box.
Actually, I haven't done comments yet. Let's go to that. She's so bothered with Destiny spilling the tea and is trying to take control of the narrative. Love it. Oh, here we go. I think she's afraid of being interviewed because she knows they will ask questions that she can't edit or plan. But I'd love to interview Amber, by the way, because I'd absolutely nail her. I would ask her about, first thing I'd do is, yo, bitch, screen share youtube.com/report history, please. Poop Bun Shadows, my favorite new side character. It's all we have. How is she able to talk for 21 minutes straight without saying anything is amazing. Yeah. The deflecting and lack of accountability, the arrogance, love this for us. Well, the video did really well. 853 likes, and obviously there's going to be a lot of dislikes on this.
Separately, you guys wouldn't believe how many times I've had people contact me and say, can I interview you? Whether it be for articles or like other people's YouTube or podcasts. I am just very shy.
Fun fact, I've done an interview for a university in Michigan for a friend of mine. She's a student there for her project. It was an article she was writing about social media and content creators. And I was very nervous about it because, how do you answer these questions seriously? So I tried not to be a dick. It got published. I was very happy about it. If you want to be taken seriously, sometimes you've got to be honest, and I was honest.
I am a very shy person. I know.
LOL!
It doesn't seem that way because I do have a YouTube channel, but
that's not why.
I don't know. Talking to a camera, which I know will eventually be in front of a large audience, is very different than like talking to someone in person or like a one-on-one. I just am very shy.
That probably explains why you do this as a job and not getting a job away from this. Though you have said you won't anyway. Not that you need to. You do make money. I can understand it. Some people do have interpersonal skills lacking in a one-on-one situation. But at the same time, it's one person.
It is what it is. That's just who I am as a person.
Oh, and congratulations on your weight loss there, Bookworm. That's awesome.
So I figured instead of doing that, I'll just...
And fluctuations in that time is totally normal because you are adapting and changing. And you should be well and truly proud of any progress you make. Smashing it, addict.
Give my audience the opportunity to interview me. So if you go to my Instagram, hi, I'm Bambi, you can go there and send me voice memos.
I preferred your last one.
And ask me anything you want, but do make sure it's under 30 seconds. Just for video purposes, and I know people's attention spans are kind of short. 20,
mostly yours.
23, TikTok's popular. Short form content is very much like popular nowadays, but I just prefer the long.
It makes no money, and you say you prefer long content.
Stuff, you know what I'm saying? So
you say that only because the reason why she does that is because then she can stick extra ads in it, right? The problem is she doesn't make longer videos. She has to stretch it desperately.
Just to compromise a little bit, just keep it under 30 seconds. All right, let's get into it.
Hi, Amber. My name is Macy. My mother, Shirley, and I are huge fans of yours. We watch your videos together all the time. I'm just curious, what is your absolute biggest goal in your life right now? Through the years, we've seen you lose weight, have big weight loss goals, move, have different love interests in your life. What is your biggest goal? Is it...
Why do I feel like this has to be a troll?
Weight loss surgery? Is it to move out of state? Is it to marry Feline? I'm so curious. Thank you so much.
My biggest goal right now is really working on healing myself. Trauma. I was recently diagnosed with PTSD.
I thought it was hernia. So what do you have PTSD from?
And that has been really hard. Therapy has been very hard.
Are you sure? Because you're known for flip-flopping with therapists. I don't know. It's so strange to hear someone say, oh no, I remember the PTSD thing now. That's from a few months ago, wasn't it? Yeah, I remember now. I'm going to have to go back and find that in my research streams. Because didn't we cry with laughter about that diagnosis?
It's not just like a once a week type of deal. I have to deal with it every single day, and it's just once a week where I get to sit down with my therapist and talk to him. But he is actively having me do a therapy type of things every single day, and I feel like it's really helping. So that is a really big goal for me right now. Obviously, on top of that, weight loss surgery, just improving my health in general is very, very...
I mean, the weight loss surgery is dependent on you maintaining a consistent, gradual loss over a course of a year. Unless you've switched doctors and they've said, yeah, bitch, just come in as heavy as you want. We got you, bro. Her ankle. I think it was that and the backlash and all that, the Canklegate thing. That stuff was funny.
Important to me. Thank you so much for the support and for the question.
Hey, girly pop. I was just curious as to what your top 3 songs by Banks are. Much
Who's Banks?
love. Mwah.
Okay, first of all, girly pop, that is so cute. And I don't know what it is, but I love your voice. Yeah? Okay, so if you guys don't know, Banks is one of my top favorite singers ever. The way that she sings and the way that her melodies are and her lyrics, I'm obsessed.
Moving.
Hey, girl. So I've been following you pretty consistently.
By the way, dangling. I don't know who Banks is and I don't care. I'm a metalhead. Couldn't care less.
Since the pandemic started. And I watch all your videos right from your channel. I don't watch them via reactors. But I do have a question for you about...
I bet that's a lie.
...your intentions. Because in the past you have mentioned that you sometimes troll. And I'm wondering if you think you're more genuine these days, or do you still troll a little bit? Thank you so much.
I actually think Amber's done in the past some when she actually bothers, she makes some fantastically funny videos. From her making it seem like she's trolling, but actually she's just boing flipping back at everyone that claps at her. And it's funny. And it's even funnier when you see the reactors look at it and go, I'm now going to stream for 8 hours and make thousands of dollars from donations from criticizing you for being funny and poking fun at me. How dare you? Now let me play this random victim card because it turns out I'm more fickle than you. Yeah? If you know the kind of streamers who are like that, or creators, well done. Yeah, I think when she bothers, she's actually very funny. Because I remember those videos, and I remember laughing at them thinking they were good. Funny. It was when she was trolling people for saying she was certain things. So she was that thing. She actually showed you what that actually looks like in a more absurd manner. And it was good. Sometimes you have to accept that there are moments where others can actually do something more than just be this mess. Yeah.
I, without a doubt, have always admitted that in the past I trolled a lot, and
I assume that was when you were eating all those things on mukbangs, right?
it was just to add some humor to my channel, and obviously I wanted views. I wanted to be able to use YouTube as my job. Like I wanted that sort of attention at the time, and I never...
You still do, but you just don't know how to be funny anymore since you're essentially agoraphobic. Is that the word?
Wanted to troll in any harming way, so I definitely never did. It was always just like stupid stuff, like I want to marry orange chicken. Like, come on now. No.
We both know that's true. The recent live stream, the first one was nostalgia and enjoyable. The second one, much less so. I remember how tedious live stream era was before she ended. Yeah, so the live stream thing is intriguing. It's, oh god, I've got the face of someone going. I've heard about these live streams, and I kind of need to check them out a bit more. But I'm a bit nervous with her because it's Amber. I remember when she used to do streams on YouNow. Was that it? Yeah, with oh, it might have been. She did some, didn't she do them with Destiny and with Neki? Yeah. Hi Chaos, hope you're well.
No, but nowadays, yes, I am without a doubt more genuine. I've always clearly had a genuine side of me, always. Throughout every single year that I've been on YouTube, every single video, there's always been a genuine side of me.
It's just never been in your videos because you've been busy lying to us about the things you claim you're doing when in reality you're not doing any of it. You talk about your weight loss and how important it is to you, but you binge eat every day. You claim you don't, but you do. You're not making any inroads losing any kind of weight, which means your caloric intake still has to be insanely high. You're not doing anything. You live in your apartment. You're essentially a prisoner of your own machination. Yeah? I've
always shown that. I just feel like now, you know, trolling isn't worth it, because I realized that instead of people finding humor in it, it just created a bad taste in people's mouths, which is...
Yeah, because they couldn't take it because they're stupid little bitch-made cowards.
It's really unfortunate because
Also, it hurt them because it turned out they also realized just how delicate they are.
I was never trying to create a community that hated me because I trolled, and...
I mean, you created it because you lied. And you kept on doing it enough times that people picked up on a cycle of it.
I don't want that anymore. I'll be honest.
I doubt it.
Now I'm afraid to be silly, to be myself, to say and do stupid things. That's who I am. That is who I am as a whole, without trolling. And I just feel like because of my past and my troll era, like no one really takes me seriously.
Era?
I had a vlog recently where the whole thing was just like a total genuine. Like, I feel like I'm so content I always wanted to see.
I'm trying to find a part where maybe
like
she talks about something else.
When I would do that, that's what people would... I mean, like everyone else.
Hope it is. So I don't know if this is going to make it into your video, but maybe hope it is. So, do you have any plans to move still, or is that kind of on pause?
Wait, I know that voice. Hang on.
Going to make it into your video, then maybe hope it.
Old past situations.
I know that voice. Give me a second.
Et cetera, and it's really hard, and it's been really hard for me to grow and move.
I think this is somebody I know.
Hi. Okay. I don't know if this is going to make it into your video, but maybe hope it is. So, do you have any plans to move still, or is that kind of on pause? Do you have like an announcement city? We'd love to know. We're all very into it.
Right. I think I'm not going to name them, but that sounds like the person, no lie, who first introduced me to Amberlynn Reid and begged me to make the very first content constable. I'm going to have to message her and be like, yo, timestamp, is this you? Because that sounds just like my friend. Oh, I'm not going to name her on Twitter either because I think I don't want to do that. No, I recognize that voice.
Yeah, I totally. So many people want me to move. I totally get it. Like seeing the same like environment, like moving vlog.
We both know the same environment is only because you don't leave your apartment. But also, they want you to move because they want to see whether you handle different tax systems.
Are so fun. And I wish I could have done moving vlogs when I moved here, but I literally had to move so fast. It was like 2 to 3 days before I had to go under for invasive surgery because I had cancer. So I didn't film any of it at all.
I'm not obviously going to touch the cancer thing. Do it now. I can't. But I think I know who that. I think I know who it is.
But with this next move, definitely gonna happen. So I was going to move.
Hang on, wait. You just redone your apartment, but now you're talking about another move. What?
I had a spot I wanted. I was planning it, the whole 9. Some personal things started happening. Some health things started happening. There were things that were preventing me from moving, especially like number 1, high. I was on a lease. I don't like breaking contracts, so I was waiting for that to end. And then when it finally did, that's when like the health things started happening. And I realized I really want weight loss surgery. Like that is number 1 on my list. And where I want to move is drastically far away from the surgeon that I want. So I had to choose between moving or weight loss surgery. And I chose...
You know what? I'm going to ignore that. I don't care anymore. You're boring me. I was hoping to get some Destiny stuff out of this, but we're getting nothing. So we're going to go over to Discord, because hopefully we can get to that now. So Discord, as you can see, Leona has been very busy here. We have a video just saying, it's a short, but this is her being sent very expensive stuff and being very ungrateful as usual.
Eat or get out of the kitchen. Am I right?
This is the that's the video from last month, basically. We don't need that, obviously, and everyone should go follow Just Saying, because seriously. The orthodontist waiting for my daughter's first braces. Nice! Hello, daughters. Hope you're enjoying your braces. I have a hernia. We have the video. Moving plans. We have that. Hallucinations. Not. Wait, what? I'm gonna have to go for those, aren't I? Oh, I'm gonna have to go through. Oh crap! What's this? My video's behind because I'm filming. Oh, okay, right. We have some foodie beauty style. Wait, we have foodie beauty style stuff. Okay, I'm gonna have to go to another video. I've been keeping something from. Oh, this is gonna be clickbait, isn't it? I bet it is. We have to go back here.
Hello. Welcome to a new vlog.
Disgusting. Well, let's. I like the plant though. Let's put that up to 1.5. Scroll down to the comments. Only Emma can make something like hair about childhood trauma. Imagine a milestone in your life being able to do the dishes at 32. Doing dishes is therapeutic, this powerful. Something about doing dishes is special to me. Oh no, don't tell me she chose that. She no longer binges. IR has food addiction issues, almost totally recovered within a couple of weeks of diagnosis. And it's down to ordering takeout twice a month from 3 times a day. The man is a genius. Clearly. Replies. According to her, whether or not it's actually true is up for debate. So I don't believe any of it is true because Amber is a prolific liar. She loves it. Oh, that's very sweet. It's very sweet. I don't know how to respond beyond that because me.
I have a little scar right here, so don't mind that. I just woke up.
Let's put those away. That comes up as nudity, doesn't it?
As you guys know.
But wait, we have most replayed is apparently this.
It's so cool. I recommend it. I got it from this really random website. I don't know, it even meows sometimes and like begs for food and like follows me to the bathroom. So I don't know, but it's my favorite to cook.
That is not.
Okay, guys, so I'm finished. Now it is silky and smooth. So
but didn't someone say last month the hair was falling out? She's got ridiculously good hair, by the way, and I don't. I know far too many people who don't, and I feel bad for them because there are people who take it for granted. And Amber, I think, has insanely good hair. I had a lot
of questions about my hair, so I figured I would answer them now. Do I use any products? No. I just feel like products makes my hair more dry. And I think that's the reason why my hair grows so often, which actually is the next question I get, is how often do I cut it? So I get my hair trimmed every 3 months. And
I just don't, because metalhead.
I usually cut like 4 inches off, but my hair grows back super fast. So that is why I'm, I guess, lucky.
This is not a conversation I care about.
But I've been kind of keeping something from you guys because
oh, here we go.
I didn't want to like jinx it because that's just how I am. Okay. But it has been a month that I have done no takeout, but 2 times. That's it.
Oh, I found the clip. How fluky is that, folks? I haven't done takeout in a month, but 2 times. Hold up, everyone. I haven't done takeout in a month, but 2 times. No takeout in a month, but 2 times. Does this make sense to anyone? Like, seriously. Hair is usually happiest when you don't do much with it. Very true, SH. And again, death to all but metal. So don't do anything with it. Simples. Okay, I found the clip 8:05. I haven't done takeout in a month, except I can't do it anymore. I can't. Let's go here.
I say that like, oh, I'm not going to do takeout, blah, blah, blah. I end up failing. And I know one of the times I did show it, I got a bubble tea. Like, my videos have been like crazy behind.
Bubble tea is really popular. I don't get it. But you know what? I'm not here to dab on that. It's just it's just a thing. Her hair does not grow faster than an inch. Sorry, her hair does not grow faster than an inch a month. I'll defer to your no, except when I got to it's exactly that, Mia. It's exactly that. Got the delay on this, man. Oh no. Right, I've seen the bit I need to see. We're gonna go back to Discord because this is gonna do my head in. We're gonna go to the community posts, I think, because I think that's something we don't really do with Amber, and I think it's important we actually do some reading for a change. My videos are behind because I have been filming a lot and only uploading every other day as per my schedule. But I contacted Strawberry Hill the minute I noticed all the friction regarding my video, which was a few days ago. I'll have updates soon in a vlog. Thank you, Strawberry Hill, for the kindness and understanding. You also need to apologize for how disrespectful you were to the person who sent you those baked goods, telling him to go to hell along with Trump was on call. Oh, snap. Okay. Next, all of my videos are uploaded chronologically. Doubt. The video from today was from a week ago. More schedule coming your way. Have a good day. The fact that whoever ordered the baked goods requested that they be delivered in time for Easter should tell you they weren't being malicious. They wanted you to have something nice for a holiday that was a crappy thing for you to do. So there's a thing here. We spoke about this last month. That they sent her something that's quite pricey. If someone sent me that, by the way, I promise you this, I'm eating that. I'm fairly strict with what I eat, during the weeks especially. But I would 100% annihilate those cakes and that bread on the weekend. On a Sunday, I'd be sat in my cabin in my lounge, and I just eat it all. I wouldn't even bother sharing it. And I'm sorry about your lupus issue, Charlie, and your hair fall. I'm really sorry about that. Yeah, I'm really sorry. The next one. Wait, I'm confused. The person who sent me Strawberry Hill is from France and has enjoyed this company for generations. But the company states very clearly they don't ship internationally. I'm sorry, but it's not adding up for me. Word of mouth, a sob story, and a Reddit user isn't proof. I will not be gaslit, she doesn't know what that means, into changing my view on this. Don't send cake and bread to someone trying to get weight loss surgery. No one cares about me who would... Sorry, hang on. No one who cares about me would do so no matter what. I will forever stand by that no matter how much harassment I've received because of this will change my feelings. It's called criticism, you dumb bitch. It has taken me a long time to realize it, but my feelings are valid. I wouldn't have been able to get there if it wasn't for so many of you supporting me and understanding me, so thank you, I love you. Okay, first of all, her family has gone to this bakery for generations. She didn't say that. You got it here. She's saying the types of treats she sent you are authentic to European treats that her family enjoys in Europe. This ingenuous hack. This is where you know you do not understand stuff. I need to find the post on that actually because I don't think I have it. Alright, we'll get to it in a minute. Here we go. Update again. I think people are missing the point. By the way, she doesn't know what gaslighting is. Sending someone who is £500, are you there again? Trying to get weight loss surgery, a large cake and a large bread is warranted for an opinion, and my opinion still stands. Thing is, we both know you didn't throw it out after you complained on camera. You did it on camera to look good. The moment that camera went off, you were like, yo, wipey. Want to get that glove? Because I'm going to make a mistake. I don't think it's okay. I have feelings I was hurt by it, especially after everything I've been going through my food addiction, trying to heal from trauma and undergo weight loss surgery. When you hurt someone's feelings, you apologize. You don't get angry because you hurt them. You correct your actions and apologize. So many of you are missing the key points to why this hurt me and why I reacted the way I did, because I'm Amberlynn and we need drama to keep a certain side of this community thriving. But to those who understand me and make me realize I'm valid and how I feel, thank you. 525. Wasn't she like 508 at the start of the year? For fuck's sake, fam. You are not getting weight loss surgery. You are not getting weight loss surgery. Oh, and by the way, the the comment underneath, but telling someone to go to hell for a mistake they made isn't hurting their feelings. It's a one rule for me, but not for thee. It's I'm more important, so my feelings matter more than yours. That's what it is with Amber in this. You dumped on someone who sent you a kindness. I promise, by the way, anyone sends me things, I promise, right, someone sent me, I mentioned this at the start of the stream here, somebody on my Amazon wishlist, they sent me a pair of whiskey glasses. I love them. I do. They're in a lovely wooden box. They come with some slate coasters, some whiskey stones, some whiskey stone grabber things like tongs, yeah? I'm not going to use them yet because I'm going to wait until my friend Dave's here and then we're going to have a nice glass of a very rare whiskey that I bought for my 80th anniversary because people were generous and gave me money to do that as well. You know, that's what you do when people nice you. You thank them. You honor that. Amber could have given it away, but she raged and then told him to go to hell with Trump. Fam, you're already polarized enough as it is. You don't need to add Trump's name to it. It was, and I get, you know, you feel a bit violated that people were being nice to you, but at the same time, this was not the way to handle it. And you make it seem like only your opinion matters in this subject. A European said this food was close to European quality and therefore good enough, as opposed to your American corn syrup shite that you normally shovel into your face. Like, fam. So next is a Twitter tweet I saw from Sinatra. Well, the owner did. The image is from her Instagram. How do you feel like YouTube true crime community? Oh, Bailey Sari, I know who that is. Stephanie Sue, I know who that is because of Nick Ocado. Bailey Sarian I know about. I don't really pay attention to either. I do crime content, but I do more local crime, more recent news commentary stuff on Halls of Injustice. That's the name of the channel. Go to the channel homepage on this channel homepage, scroll to the bottom, all my channels are at the bottom there. Unpopular opinion, I don't think true crime should be allowed to monetize their videos. I have a whole laundry list of reasons why, but I don't feel like getting into it right now. Regardless, the content itself is definitely entertaining. I've always been interested in true crime. So I disagree with this. No one is trying to, if you frame it as, but you're monetizing a tragedy, you are already interpreting it wrong. In that same respect, I don't think someone should monetize their attempted unalive. And that includes those who eat too much. I honestly put it up there with that. You know, if we're going to be that kind of level of logic, we'll apply it to that as well. So Amber, you shouldn't be monetized or make that kind of content, yet you built an entire thing off it. False equivalence. I know. Let's be pedantic. Don't be pedantic. But I disagree. I think it is fair game. I do crime content. Most of my crime content is demonetized by YouTube, but that's fine. I don't mind because I enjoy making that content. And true crime YouTubers get hit pretty hard. They really do. A lot of them have had to walk away because they've been hit so hard. They have to rely on Patreon. And obviously, we all do because we need it to subsidize the fact that YouTube, since the apocalypse in 20 whatever, they've made it so difficult for us to actually get by. It's why some of us go to Rumble now as well, because Rumble is fully monetized. Rumble.com/Omegon, I believe, or /C/Omegon. There you go. I've been making content over there now as well. But yeah, I disagree with this idea because I like crime content and I think it should be monetized. Next, oh snap! It's the Destiny stuff. Right, hang on. So is this video going to play here?
My mom.
Right, I'm going to go open the Charlie Gold tweet because I don't actually. Yeah, I've been paying. So, right. Rumble. Yeah, sorry. Rumble. Let's go and get a couple of these. Oh, don't chew yourself like that, okay? Due to Destiny. Right, come. Let's open that tweet. I need to open a couple tweets up, basically, these things. Let's open them up, and then we'll just sort of put them to one side. Oh, hang on. We've got... Oh, God. Oh, we have another video. All right, let's open that as well. Right. Let's go to the videos and go through this, okay? Because, oh, hang on, is that tweet there? Oh, it is. Thank feck, none of this is deleted. Okay, hi, Mara, hope you're well. Sorry, I was distracted by my own thing. Here we are. Right.
My mom had it wasn't a clawfoot bathtub, but it wasn't like a normal bathtub. I don't know how else to explain it. You see it in the videos a lot. Amberlynn did not shower the whole time we were at my mom's.
How long were they at her mother? By the way, if you don't know who Destiny is, Destiny here was Amber's partner before Neki. I believe they broke up. Wasn't she? Isn't she with or was with? I don't know if they still are. Is it she? Is Destiny female? I actually don't remember if Destiny was one that transitioned or not. I don't. Or is? You know what? Destiny. We're just gonna go with Destiny. Sorry, I'm really bad at remembering some things. Yeah, the light ring. To be fair, it makes good lighting in the room, so we don't mind. Destiny, I believe, got with someone called Dana. Yeah. I don't know if they're still together or not, but I know about that vaguely. Yeah. Destiny hated being in videos with Amber, by the way.
Did not like the bathtub. She refused to even try to get in. I think she was having a hard time getting her leg over it. It was the thing because it is pretty high sides. And she just basically, whore bathed. She just, she washed her hair. I'd help her wash her hair over the shower.
A whore bath? Is that where you just wipe yourself down?
And she just kind of washed with washcloths and wore plenty of deodorant. That's what she did.
Oh, that is disgusting. Right. Due to Destiny revealing Amber didn't shower the entire time they lived with her mum, I got curious and wanted to know how long that was. The first pick is the day she moved in, July 7th, 2016. And the day they left, September 25th, 2016. Dana's engaged and having a baby with someone. Oh, really? Oh, Casey. Sorry. Thank you, Bookworm Addict. It was Casey. Destiny's engaged. Dana's. Oh, okay. Well, I obviously wish Dana, all the best. I wish Destiny the same the best. I don't obviously want to dunk. That is. Hang on. August. That's a 2.5 month period here where she didn't. Shenanigans, you're a legend, by the way, for getting this. 2 months, 9 days unshowered. I'm sorry. Just in the chat here, I'll include extreme. Don't go to reductio ad absurdum here. Don't go to the extremes. On an average day to day, what is the longest you can go realistically without a shower? Now, I'm going to say at most 2 days. At most. But I don't want to go 2 days without a shower. Yeah? Tits, and... Mia, why'd you have to make that disgusting? I don't want to go too long, Oh, no, Saccharin. Oh, that's terrible. Thank you for letting us know. That sucks. That really does. And obviously, I hope that if she does intend to try again, that she does. I would want anyone to live a happy, full life with what they want from their life. So I will not dunk on her for that. 48 hours. Yeah, see, I think 2 days at most is reasonable. I had a housemate that used to finish work, he'd come home and have a bath straight away or a shower straight away. Okay, so she was there for 2 months, 9 days, and she whore bathed it. I mean, let's just have a look here for a second. So this is when they overwhelmed with moving, right? I'm going to go back here a second, right? Look at her just as she is. Does she look improved in the slightest? Like, fam, you look the same, but just redder here. And best 6 week is 6, and that's when I was having severe bout. That's honestly, although when we've all had a period in our life where things have been really dark, and we've something has affected us to such a degree that we perhaps don't look after ourselves. That happens, and I'm really sorry that happened to you, genuinely. So shenanigans again. Destiny dropped the DM. Oh, thank you for not saying anything bad about me. I'm not used to people treating me like crap. Hang on. I'm so used to people treating me like crap and lying just to get views on their channel. I appreciate it truly. I hope you and your fiancé are doing good, happy for you. People want us to be against each other, but I'm not going to do that. Life is way too short, and we all have a list of problems we're dealing with. I'm sorry that's what people want from you. Okay, next image. Amberlynn unsent a message. Oh, honestly, nah, fam. I know you can do it on Discord, and I know I've done it on people because you can edit obviously DMs on Discord, And I think I once with one of my mods, I changed. They replied with yes to something, and I replied with something like giving a blowjob or something, and they're like, "You're a dickhead. How dare you do that?" I was like, "But it's there. You put the yes there. I had no choice. I had to screw with you." And yeah, no, that's just what you do. It's just a bit of joke between friends, at least, so it's not a huge, thing. Smoke from the Canadian wildfires made me sick on Wednesday, and really, oh, I'm sorry, Bookworm Addict. And I'm sorry for your cat as well. I really hope your cat gets better, okay? Next video, here we go. Right, let's open this bad boy. It's 2 minutes and 1 second. Destiny's mother got into a physical fight with Amberlynn. She hit her with, oh, hang on, a K-cup holder is what she hit her with. Okay. All right, let's do this. This is what I've been looking forward to this, by the way, folks. F, by the way, in the chat for the cat, please, who deserves all the bestest of cuddles and oxygen. So I'm just going to turn the light on in my room first because I can't actually see much. Right, I can now see a little better. No, it's not a ring light, it is a salt lamp because I'm a hipster. Longest you can go 2 days, 3 if I'm not being active when I was in the military, 2 weeks in Afghanistan, but no choice. Yeah, no, that's John, that makes perfect sense. You were serving, you had priorities. Like being alive.
Said that they got into
protecting Tony Stark.
I'm meaning, like, it could have been just anything. It was just little stuff a lot of the time.
I remember videos from Amber back then. She was very, like, idealist in how she portrayed the videos and did lots of mukbangs, and obviously she was fake, but yeah.
Or, I don't know. It was just random stuff. I can't really pinpoint a lot of what it was, but it would be something small, and between my mom being argumentative and Amberlynn being argumentative, it would become a thing.
Why don't you just let them have sex and get it over and done with?
But I want to say like a week or 2 into training at our job. So we weren't like working our actual hours that we'd be working. I think we were working like 3 to 11. I think it's like the second week, honestly. We were sitting at the kitchen
was this when Amber was still doing real work away from YouTube?
Table, getting ready to leave for work, like packing my lunch, whatever, just sitting at the kitchen table talking. And I think I asked Amberlynn how she likes the job so far and how, easy it is and all that. And she starts saying that she likes it, that it is easy, but she wanted to focus more on YouTube. And she was like, by the time training's over, I decide I don't want to do it. I just won't start the actual job. And I don't know what came over my mom after this, but my mom came in there and started just saying, she said something along the lines of, you don't need to stay at home all day and YouTube. It's not going to be good for you trying to lose weight.
And she was right. 100%. Honestly, I found if I do YouTube all day, every day, I don't go for walks, I don't go to the gym. I go to the gym 7 days a week. And I make sure I do it. The moment I get home from work, I have breakfast and I go straight to the gym. Because then I've got the rest of the day to work if I want to do some YouTube, stream as well. Go for walks, though, at regular intervals. So because I'm on the computer, I do 2 hours and then I go for a walk. 2 hours, go for a walk. That's what I do. I make sure my proactiveness is demonstrated and I am looking after myself at the same time. I also eat reasonably healthy comparative. Well, so everyone does compared to Amber, to be honest.
And I guess Amberlynn got offended about, weight loss and all that.
The thing she's never done.
It's a never new thing with her on that. And Amberlynn started saying that she likes the job, but she likes YouTube better. And then she was debating on stopping, and I don't know. Her and my mom started arguing back and forth, and my mom ended up getting physical with Amberlynn.
Now that's interesting, because Amber is a big girl, but I can't imagine there's much strength in her. Because, you have weight advantage with size, but power, no, not really. The moment you're toppled, it's over.
That's where the K-cup holder comes back. I think...
What's a K-cup holder? What is that? I don't know what that is. I don't want to Google it in case I end up getting something that really is inappropriate for YouTube.
They're kind of slapping around at each other, and my mom, that K-cup holder was sitting on the stairs for us to take upstairs or whatever. My mom came back with it and hit her over the head with it. It was...
Well, that's an end to a fight, isn't it? Once we know what it is.
It's very traumatizing for me, honestly. It was. I was freaking out.
You're watching the love of your life, who's whore bathing because she refuses to put a leg over a bath because it's too high for her dainty legs. Fight with your mother, who you unconditionally love.
it was really rough for me. We ended up not going to training that day, which was, it was awful. I don't, like that was the first time I ever had a panic attack. Said that
really
they got into.
Just the thing, I'm really sorry you had the panic attacks there, Destiny. Just, I, as someone that's had them, I think many people have, it's not ideal. Okay, let's go to Discord and continue in our adventures here. A cup holder holds the little coffee cups for the Keurig. Oh, a filter for coffee. Okay, it's that. Right, I don't use coffee makers, so I didn't know that. Yeah, I didn't know that. Although, for some odd reason, we did have something like that arrive at this house. It's like a drawer, though. And I now use it for Warhammer paintbrushes. So, Discord, have to wash her 500-pound girlfriend's hair and deal with the stench that comes along with them not bathing for months is absolutely her story. Ask me a question. I believe you 100%. Don't silence yourself anymore. You don't deserve this at all. Okay, so this is from Amber. I just didn't want to do this. I don't want this BS on my channel. I'm trying so hard to improve my life, but for an ex who used to call me moneybags and get pissed when I couldn't give her money to be flat out lying about me makes me want to effing rage. No joke. Her sharing things like the shower stuff is her trying to hurt me because how the F is that her story? It's not, it's mine. I mean, it's both of yours technically, actually. Don't forget here, this is her mother and her now ex. Just proves her intentions are in a bad place. She's gross and needs to stop being so obsessed with me. Oh, look, there's another one here. The thing is that Destiny isn't telling us much we couldn't infer from your videos. We all remember you guilting Becky with panic attacks, PTSD, when she wanted to see her sick mum and you couldn't sleep alone. I mean, she did the same. Yeah, the Becky thing was the best example. When Becky had to go and do stuff with her mother, what did Amber do? She said she was bored and started live streaming, didn't she? Did a Q&A or something? So here we have, as much as I want to share my side and call Destiny out on her lies, I can't. I've made way too much progress in therapy and over the years just changing and growing as a person to ever involve myself in this kind of drama again. I think it's because we both know, hello Yempi, we both know if you try and clap back with the messages you've deleted, all you've got is proof that you deleted messages. And because she has a point and you cannot refute it. She may have called you bunny bags, but that was because you were making insane amounts of money and bragging about it. Buying her stuff to keep her around and get it in your videos. Not a good look, is it? So, I'm hurt. Yes, she has used me, lied, cheated and betrayed me and is now maliciously spreading a narrative. The truth. I don't want part of. Okay. I can't do this. I won't do it. I've worked too hard. I'd rather look bad than interfere with the progress I've made regarding all she put me through and now is continuing to do so. It's not worth it. Believe her. We do. I don't care anymore. That's a lie. This is fairly long. To those who support me, I love you so much and I'll continue posting regular content. I'm going to keep shining and a cheating ex isn't going to dull that shine.
For a lot of people, this is going to be funny. It's going to be humorous. It's going to be something that people make usernames about and make fun of me about for a long time. But reality is I could have died that day. And that's a crazy way to go. Choking on a potato. It was so embarrassing. Because it's like, not only did...
Is that because it's one of those things, and many have pointed out in the past, I'm not going to latch on this. Hi, Whisker Bin and Football Freaks. Hello, everyone. Baby Rhinoceros and Will Smith. I miss people, I'm sorry. You were criticised a lot in the past by people like Michael B. Petty because you don't really chew your food much. You would inhale it so far. I mean, I eat quickly, but not like this. No. If I eat potatoes, that potato's getting cut down to smaller pieces first. Unless I'm in a particularly cheeky mood and I have a big jug of water nearby. I'm not a competitive eater, though. Kooky Swamp Pest. Oh, God. Oh yeah, the Destiny butt crack. Yeah, so Amber, it's one rule for me, but not for thee still, isn't it? It's quite tragic, really, because Amber really doesn't seem to understand this. And by the way, you choking on a potato, it is down to the fact you generally don't chew your food properly. You never have. We've watched the mukbangs. We've watched it. I watched you swallow shrimp whole. Like, fam, don't try me with this.
Am I fat and you have...
A little bit.
A beat on my back, but like I choked on a potato and shit my pants and almost like died in front of you. Like,
Don't laugh. Don't laugh.
it was traumatizing. I could not stop crying.
Is it because of the pooping part?
It was very, very scary, and I'm just very grateful to be here.
Hang on. Was this also at her parents'? Because if you pooped yourself, you would have needed to wash yourself. I'm just saying, if that... Hold up. This is taking a turn for the worse. This is taking a turn for the worse. Have you, Amber, have you... You know what? I'm going to carry on. I know where this is going and I'd rather not. Oh god, yeah, she annihilates rotisserie chicken, doesn't she?
To be alive and to be breathing and to have another chance.
I mean, you've had many chances. You've been afflicted by every single contagion on this planet at this point, and I wouldn't wish any of them on you. Of course I don't. But you've had it all at this point, and you still haven't changed.
Just like trying again and trying again. It's just like ever since that moment, I just...
Moment situation kind of deal?
Have never felt so grateful to be alive. I actually saw life flash before my eyes.
A very depressing one. It would have undoubtedly been a buffet. So the I'm Almost Died storyline is what that comes from here, which is a bit over the top. Oh, we have the whole video, do we? Yay! Let's go. I would go and watch that, but I don't want to. So Amber never hit Destiny's mom. Oh, hang on. Ooh. Amber has only lost 2 pounds, but it's fine. Don't worry. Her scale at home says she's 521. I could have sworn she was 508 at the start of the year. Her choking accident was with Feline. Wipey had to have a cut. Oh, no. To browser. So this is a thread. We have more. Oh dear God. We have lots. Very well. Let us do this.
2017. Let's see. Oh, one thing I want to mention before I get into this.
If Destiny is absolutely laying it all out there, this is a big red flag for sorry, I'm going to get rid of some Discord alerts there. Right, there we go. This is absolutely a massive red flag for Amber. She has to address this. But if she ignores it, of course it will eventually blow over, but it will harm her views anyway. Don't forget here, the Belgian contingent are all but gone now. So, what's she got to help her now? Because she isn't getting any of that love.
When I said that Amberlynn and my mom got into an altercation, Amberlynn didn't hit my mom. She didn't get the chance, basically.
Lol.
She kind of just, like, I don't know if my mom, like, slapped her, did whatever to her, but Amberlynn just essentially fell to the floor and just took it. Of 2017.
Okay, so Amber didn't get to strike because Destiny's mother is faster. Imagine my shock. Next.
She started talking about having anxiety attacks at work. I only ever remember her having an anxiety attack at work, like, I don't know, like a couple times. It was not like an everyday thing towards when she was quitting. I didn't understand why she was quitting the job. Like, she literally just, like I said, we went to the new building and she just was not having it. I don't know what it was. I think really she just didn't want to work. I think she just wanted to do the YouTube, and that's just what she decided to do.
So I kind of get it, because when I started on YouTube, I started to notice things were improving. And once I realized it could become something, I thought, actually, let's have a go. You know, see what happens, yeah? Because there's always a chance it could work and it could become something. And for me, it has become a job. It's obviously not the highest. It's probably the best paid job I've ever had. But it's obviously a difficult job. It always has been. But that is, you know, when you see an opportunity where you're in charge, in control, I kind of get it, yeah?
I said I thought the job would be perfect for her. It didn't require a lot of anything, and it was really easy money because she was good at it. It wasn't hard work, and it made good money, and you were just sitting. Like, it wasn't strenuous. It wasn't nothing. You know, like, I don't know. She made up a lot of excuses of why she wanted to quit her job, and she stated, I said that I was like, yeah, you need to quit.
Nice.
You know, just do YouTube and stay home. I did not tell her that straight up. I told her that she's an adult and it's clearly her choice. You know, she's grown.
Okay. You didn't tell her to quit. Okay.
This says Amberlynn was not fired from her
Amberlynn wasn't fired. She just left one day and never came back.
job. She just never went back. That's literally it. She literally had me take her home. We stayed home for a day, and then she literally just never came back. I know that our boss did call her and try to talk to her about like, oh, you know, like what's wrong? Why don't you want to stay? And she gave her a chance to like make up her mind, but she obviously.
That sounds like Amber can't do confrontation, doesn't it? Like she can't do the adult thing. Is it tedious? Is it difficult or tedious with all the editing and back end work? It might be, or it might have been, but I enjoy what I do. So to me, with the format I use, which is quite simplistic, perhaps not so much. I do wish I had the ability to perhaps improve things, and I should do that. And yes, back end. Hui. Hi, Leona.
After she quit, she really wanted me to, when I went on lunch, because we only got a 30-minute lunch, we got 2 15s and a 30. And
More than I ever got.
during lunch, she wanted me to sit in my car and call her and just talk to her on my 30 minutes of lunch, which wouldn't have been a big deal. But I don't know, like, it was like I had to, you know, I didn't have a choice. Like, I couldn't be like, oh, well, you know, actually I wanted to hang out with so-and-so during lunch, you know, whatever. No, I was not.
You realize Destiny has all this dirty laundry now on her. And this dirty laundry is, like, it is in and of itself a video. It may be the case that I only end up doing this for the make part just because this on its own is so good.
She did all this boring stuff and then it happened. So the night that we broke up, I went on lunch, but I wanted to eat lunch with my friends. Literally just sit in the building of work at a table and sit with the friends I had made. It was literally 2 people. And Dana was not one of them. Just hanging out. I thought there was something on my finger. It could just be, I think it's pencil. Amberlynn wanted me to call her, and I did lie to her. Okay, so I'll admit to that. I lied to her and said that they were doing announcements at lunch that were important, so I couldn't call her. Like, I had to stay in the building. But I only lied to her because if I told her, no, I'm going to sit with them, it would have been like this whole argument. It would have been this whole big deal. And I just didn't see the point. Like, why couldn't I just hang out with my friends? But to her, that was just such an issue. So
that's because she's a micromanaging, like, control freak.
Charla about these announcements, and of course Charla didn't know what she was talking about, so she said we didn't have any, and Amberlynn was going off on me. But this was towards the end of lunch, and at that job you cannot bring your phone. At this one, like at the old building, we weren't able to bring it into the building at all, but at this new building we had like a cafeteria type area with lockers, and then you went into like the locked side of the building. We couldn't bring our phones into that locked side, like they had to stay in our lockers.
Okay. This sounds pretty standard, to be honest.
So she was going off. I didn't have time to argue with her. I had to put my stuff up and I had to go to work. I don't really remember talking to her on my last 15 of the night.
She's got this written down, hasn't she? Damn, this is some planning. I need to skip ahead to the next one because the break. Oh no,
Friday.
No. We need the breakup, don't we?
I said the drive home was about 30 minutes, and you know, she called me. We were going off on each other, just screaming back and forth, and I was just tired of arguing with her and her trying to be so controlling.
Yeah. Amber is a control freak. And that's why she always picked very submissive types. With YP, I'm not entirely sure what the dynamic is there, but with previous girlfriends that we all know of, it was a power dynamic. You can go all the way back to Casey, where there was an age thing there, where she could act the bigger, stronger, and more imposing person. And it's a red flag, 100%. Destiny, a control freak thing, red flag. Same with Becky, controlling her, making her go on camera when she didn't want to be on camera. She would humiliate her by saying, oh, you love hats, here, wear this, and be on camera for a minute. Yeah?
And I literally broke up with her, and then I hung up. And then I just refused to answer the phone, and she kept calling to the point I just turned it off. And I think I must have turned my phone back on at some point, because I ended up meeting Charla, and I put Jalissa, but it was not Jalissa, it was, what is her name? It was her cousin, not her sister. And I don't remember her name.
Okay.
It's like drawing a blank. I don't know why.
Right, well, I'm going to ignore that. Next one, the story of the breakup.
I basically just explained to her that she wasn't changing. I don't know, it was like she wasn't, like we weren't clicking no more. Like it was becoming more of a hassle than a relationship, you know?
So that's important because Amber settled into her interpretation of a relationship and made it a key part of her YouTube content. Not just the mukbangs, but also by inserting people that didn't want to be there, and she made them be there. If they wanted money or to, live off her because she wanted to be in control of every facet of their existence, which meant, then, they'd give her a whore bath. Then she had to be the focus at all times.
So I was like, you need to work on you and I need to work on me. So I didn't want any kind of relationship, any kind of nothing. I really just didn't. I didn't know what I was going to do, but I knew it wasn't being with her.
Under UK law, manipulative and coercive behaviour is a form of DV.
Finally just went to sleep. Did have to sleep in the same bed as her because that was a whole thing. I went to my mom's the next day and just tried to stay gone for the day. And then Sunday, it was Charlotte and I just hung out.
Okay, I'm moving on from that to the next one, which is... Oh, there's a few more here. So we have... Destiny tried hooking up with another girl from work the night she broke up with Amber. Don't care. Destiny and Dana started talking. Destiny responds to Amberlynn calling her a gaslight...
of that sort. So
this is the one we want. A gaslighting cheater.
Just everything of that sort. So the tea is definitely coming. I hope this clears some stuff up about y'all calling me a cheater and all this. And like I explained before, even though I was secretly talking to my ex, it wasn't in a way like that. It was like as friends talking.
It's not cheating, but it is a bit inappropriate. I will admit,
the only thing
it is inappropriate to talk to an ex while in a relationship with someone else. Regardless of, but I wouldn't say it's cheating. It's just inappropriate.
Meant to when Amberlynn is that I emotionally almost cheated on her emotionally. Like it was in the back of my mind, but I didn't even try to act on it because I was with her. Sort of thing. So there. And the only time I really, really cheated was when I was with that girl and I cheated on her with Amberlynn. That was the real time that I cheated. So, and I never gaslit Amberlynn. That's another thing. Like she called me a gaslighting cheater. And that is not what I am. She was just very controlling and wouldn't let me do what I wanted to do. It was always what she wanted to do.
Sounds about right, doesn't it? I don't consider the conversing with another person to be a form of cheating on the X and Y. Yeah, so SH, you're right, but I think I give benefit of doubt to most people on this one. Unless we're given additional context, we're not going to know for certain, so we can't assert she is a cheater just because she's been accused of it. Discord, though. Amberlynn Reid has lost £2, everyone. Congratulations. You moved into the other room in your apartment that you claim is a doctor's in the exact same corner with another quirky little canvas print. Chat, there you are. So... Wait, why the hell have I been put all the way back here? We were in... Oh my life, I have to scroll all the way back down again. Idiot. That's not this month, it's this one. It's further down. God damn you! You monster! It's fine. Almost died. Why did you drag me all the way... Oh, here it is. Here's the £2. 525. Actually, that's interesting. Hang on. 525... Okay, so 525... Yeah, 0.5, yeah? 528.5. She's lost £3. Alright. LR blames everyone of gaslighting and managed to jump from one relationship to another. Yeah, so she's remarkable at jumping from relationships. She can't be alone, so I get that. I understand that. But she is a gaslighter anyway. Oh, okay, so this is quite funny, this image. Vet for 17 years, I'm old. Twinkie is a dear head. She's perfect, healthy, weight. Good John. Oh, thanks, and thank you for your service. So I actually understand this, because this is a bit of a thing. Save BBJ. Hello. Hope you're well. I understand that how this can be misconstrued. Vet for 17 years. Because I kind of get the misunderstanding. But in the context of talking about a dog, I kind of get that... I kind of think it's an easy mistake to make, but it's one that if you read everything and don't just immediately say thank you for your service, you'd perhaps get what they were saying. Do you still like Alex's Shook? I still watch his videos, but only the ones about Chantel. No, I'm absolutely done with reaction channels. They're all the same. Not true. There's one or two that I still consider interesting enough to perhaps look at from time to time. I don't really watch... Sorry about that. I don't really watch those that do streams on, or stream snipe, or basically any commentary on Chantel on purpose. Because a lot of it is vitriolic. and I don't find it useful when it comes to me or Leona in the chat looking at information for Chantel, because they, if anything, muddy and poison. They poison the well, or they some of them create a bit too much drama that I don't need. Yeah. And it's harder for me to be able to then discern what is fact and what is fiction because it gets sensationalized. It's easier to just be a bit more careful. So Amber can no longer use her own trauma as a reason for anything she does that can simply be conquered with self-control. Not sorry for you, Ambula. So here we go. Do you think Destiny has her own trauma that causes her red flag behavior patterns? Cheating isn't a symptom of trauma. It's a symptom of having no self-control or respect for the person you love. Nothing ever warrants cheating and betrayal. Period. Let's not make excuses for cheaters. I thought she did say that that she wasn't going to talk about this. I'm glad you like the end of year reviews. By the way, if you're in this now, on July the 1st and July the 2nd, including December from last year, will be the completed versions of those end of year reviews. So a 2-hour plus one for Amber, which has December, and a 4-hour, 5-minute version for Chantel, which also has December. Because I thought, why not give you a complete version? Because why not? I mean, it's one video as well. It just, if you have popcorn and lots of it, you're going to need it. And you'll probably lose 3 pounds of weight just watching it. Who needs a month? Now, this is nonsense. By the way, the red flag behavior stuff, I don't agree with the cheating isn't a symptom of trauma. Trauma can affect people on so many different levels. Also, you don't have literally a leg to stand on or a figurative leg to stand on, because if memory serves, you pretty much cheated on all your partners anyway. And Yempi just wrote it. Actually, I've just seen that. Yes. If we agree on that, I don't watch that stuff. I peek in. Yeah, see, I can't even peek in on it because some of it's too poisonous. The last 2 posts. All right, we've got shenanigans. So, like it or not, Amberlynn and Chantel in particular, the audience is your boss. If you decide to ignore your audience and do your own thing, by all means go ahead. But you are not exempt from many of the consequences that... exempt from many of the consequences of that. You are one of many people within a world that doesn't revolve around you. And unfortunately, you can't have your cake and eat it too, nor the bread, in a society of humans who have their own thoughts, opinions, and valid life experiences that might not coincide with your own. I love this comment, shenanigans. So the last thing, are we going into June? Oh God. Okay, so June is next. We have something here from Shenanigans again. Apathetic facts. I think I don't mind apathetic facts. We'll go to the tweet. Does anyone know why super morbidly obese are able to lose great amounts in a short period of time? I.e. yeah. It's a thing. I can't be cheaters to me. There is never a reason, but I got my own trauma from cheaters. I think also it's, why is Norwich trending? If there not be something important. Oh, it's the Arctic monkeys. I don't care. Right. Browser, here we are. Right. Apathetic facts. I guess this is where Amber has been this whole time. But girl made a sock puppet Reddit account this afternoon pretending to be a supporter on the subreddit. The account was active for about 2 hours before everything was deleted. She probably commented over 20 times on the Am Babies subreddit and a few comments on other subreddits in an attempt to gain karma be legit. I took screenshots of every comment that was made by the account. I'm more than happy to send them to you if you haven't already. This. Fuming. She's absolutely fuming at the video Dusty made about her. Oh, here we go. Let's get it. Oh, my life. Oh, my. She's getting minus points. I like this. Lying point blank. She claims she stinks but slept with her. She doesn't make sense. So, yes, she's lying. Oh, no. Amber, what have you done? Amber, what did you do? Oh, Feline is black and you don't... Oh, no. Amber, what are you doing? Amber, what? Oh, dear, oh, dear. Oh, Alan Partridge. Oh, I like Alan Partridge. This is... Oh, no, this is bad. I can't go through all of this on a stream, though. Oh, no. You're a donut. Oh, no. Fun of an overweight woman with mental illness. Good job. -4. Yes, the help really has a broad job description. Ass wiper, dog walker, Reddit comment curator. She is working hard for those sneakers. Oh no. Oh, this is killing me. Oh. So someone says here, Mama Cat, you don't believe it's her. That's fair. I kind of think it is. Because, where's the, do we have the image for the other thing earlier? Where is it? Oh, we didn't pull them up, did we? The screenshots. Though, I'll go and get, just to make a point. Yeah, this. So, it's a syntax thing, isn't it? You look at how someone frames their sentences, yeah? Okay, fairly short sentences, but that's important. Okay. Short sentences. Very short. And there's a point to that. Going to bounce out and listen from the start. Thanks for being here, Save BBJ. I really appreciate you being here. Yeah, this none are important. They are just like the semicolon. That's kind of interesting here because this sort of, I'm sorry, but this looks similar. It matches a pattern of speech for her. When she says these sentences out loud, cheating isn't a symptom of trauma. The full stop is because she takes a breath. I write how I speak, and so I put commas in a lot because I like to be a dickhead with grammar. But this matches, to be honest, it kind of looks very similar to how she structures her sentences. Lots of questions as well. Yeah, I think this this is high. I would put probability on high for this being Amber. But also, how active are you in such a short space of time? It's obsessive and also an indicator of somebody if... Let's have a look. That is absolutely... Oh, bitch, that's not how you write. God, that's now when I love bomb her. Oh no, she was dusty. Oh no. Oh, lying point blank, she claims she stinks but slept. So this comment here, right, I kind of agree with this aspect, but I also know that there might not be complete truth to that. But also, additionally, when you're in love with someone at that time, yeah, when you're with someone, and it's like wedding vows. It's that thing of in sickness and in health, right? That same thought process. This comment doesn't stack up to scrutiny because when you're with someone and you truly love them, you will accept that bad to try and get them to the good. Yeah? Because Destiny knew they were waiting to get a new place, to get that sorted. She knew. So it does make some sense that perhaps this is not... this is Amberlynn. I think high probability, I do believe it is. I'm going to bring us back here, by the way, because that is the end of the research. We actually made it to the end of a month for a change. And I do think there's something to this. I'm intrigued how it goes, how it plans out. The Destiny thing, I think tomorrow when I make this is going to be a big talking point for the month. I think it's going to become the focal point of the entire video. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to end it here. Thank you everyone that's here, by the way. I know I should have shielded this perhaps, but I just thought, you know what, let's not tonight. I'm going to vanish. I'm going to go ahead and sleep at some point. I don't know. Maybe go on Discord and a VC for a bit. Thanks again for being here, and I will see you next week for Chantel. Yeah. Peak happiness, everyone.